Hello everyone, good morning. How are you doing? Thanks for joining today. We are starting the day in a wonderful way. So it's with juicing, and if you've been following these past few days, I've been showing some of the juices that I've done because I've been getting more into it as a means of generating more positive energy within my body, within the cells of my body, connecting more with raw natural foods and extracting the essential vitamins, minerals, the nutrients that truly enhance and revitalize our bodies and our whole energetic system. So it's about having vital, vibrant, living, colorful, natural, wholesome foods, ingredients that are raw, and particularly fruits and vegetables. So I love to start the day with a green juice, a homemade green juice. If it's homemade, then you know exactly what you put into it and exactly the kind of ingredients and the quality that you're using. And if you find yourself obliged to go out and buy it at a store because of your busy schedule, or this is what's available to you at the moment in time, then that's great too. It's just a matter of looking at the ingredients and making sure that it doesn't have any external or added components, chemicals, added sugars, added emulsifiers or preservatives, because that sort of defeats the purpose of having a wholesome, natural, fresh juice. So today the focus is on greens. So it's a green mix, it's a green therapy with some carrot, and I have with us some mixed greens, so it's like a spring mix. And I also have just a few grams of an apple. I have 85 grams, 3 ounces of carrots, and I have a little bit more of green tomato. So I've sliced these up, and we have some ginger. I really love ginger. It's so great for your digestion, your immunity, your joints. If you're trying to reduce arthritic pains, joint swelling, if you have any kind of tissue damage, inflammation, ginger is so powerfully effective, and it's been working for my mother. And it also helps with digestion. It helps to smooth digestion, and it's also great for immunity. So it has a host of benefits, and it's a natural food. It's a natural root, and this is an organic root. And I did find that it is more powerful. It tastes more potent when we boil it as compared to the regular non-organic ginger. So if you can manage to get organic, then that is wonderful. And if organic is too expensive or inaccessible for you in your neighborhood or within your budget, then try to select specifically the fruits and vegetables that are on the list of that are on a recommended list of foods that should be consumed organic, because they are particularly sprayed and because of their thin outer layers. So some of them that I know are cucumber, tomatoes, all the berries. All the berries should be organic because they are heavily sprayed and they don't have an external skin that you can peel off. So you have to rely on washing, and well, we can't, I mean, of course the particles are so tiny that at that point I just pray over my food. I just bless it, and I know that it's going to work great for me at that point in time. So cucumber, celery as well has been on that list. All the berries. Papaya is very much, it's heavily genetically modified. So even if it comes from Hawaii, it still has to be organic, so that you know that it's not exposed as much to chemicals. And spinach as well is very much sprayed. If you can get that organic nowadays, they sell it packaged, which is great. And yeah, so go online, and if I have the time, I'll put the link below to this recommended list. But if you just Google recommended list, like list of recommended foods to eat organic, or foods to avoid if they're not organic, something like that, I'm sure it'll pop up, and you will find other good information too. So that's that. The other piece of information I wanted to share is that whenever you start to implement a change in your regime, nutrition-wise, fitness-wise, whatever new thing you're introducing into your life, it's helpful to do research, and especially with nutrition, especially nowadays in the world we're living in, because there is just a smorgasbord. There's just a multitude of variety out there, different diets, different research, different approaches, different experts. There's the doctors, then there's the people who say the doctors are only pushing chemicals. So rather than seeing anyone as a villain or anything as good or bad, just do some research for yourself so that you can determine and conclude what serves you the best given your life and your circumstances. Instead of putting judgment out there about what's right or good, we could just or what's bad, you can come to a decision yourself about what really resonates with your heart and your mind and your spirit and the practicalities of your life, because you have to live in your daily life with the routine, with the resources available to you. And resources are financial, emotional, physical resources, how much access you have near you to an actual supermarket that carries organic things. Like, for instance, around this neighborhood there aren't many organic items, so we have to drive to a supermarket that's quite far away if we want to have access to all organic surplus and produce. So research is important. And talking about research, I have a book that I bought this weekend about fresh juices, and it's by a doctor who is already probably deceased, Dr. Norman Walker, and he is considered one of the fathers of juicing and like vegetable raw food eating. And in particular, I just wanted to highlight raw carrot juice. So carrot juice has loads of beta carotene, and it has great chlorophyll as well. Although about the chlorophyll, the chlorophyll of the green vegetables. So it has a particular composition, and it has great vitamins. And it says here, it's the richest source of vitamin A, which the body can quickly assimilate. And it has an ample supply of the vitamins B, C, D, E, G, and K. Now, I didn't even know there was vitamin G. So there you go. And it's an aid to digestion, and it helps to promote and strengthen teeth structure and bone structure. And it also helps to improve your eye quality, eye performance. And so you can just, pick up a book, go to your local bookstore, and go ahead and inform yourself, get yourself, research and come to your own conclusions about what works for you. So that being said, I'm going to juice these ingredients, and then once it's done, I will come back in a jiff and we'll see what the outcome looks like. So let's get this juiced up. All right, so I juiced up all the ingredients and I re-juiced it. So I took the pulp and I put it back in just to make sure we're extracting the maximum amount of nutrients and nothing is wasted, right? Because it's all this blessed sacred food that is all part of our body that can be digested, and that has pure, natural, raw, wholesome, natural ingredients. Vibrant, living, vital, full of energy, pure positive energy from the ground and the trees. So what do we have here is, well, it smells lovely, the ginger, and it has yielded a great quantity. So imagine this is all the water that was in those veggies, the tomato. So it's really impossible to tilt it because of the, let me just see if I can get that in there. So there we go. So that is the consistency, and it looks really, really, really nice. So let me go ahead and put this down for a second. And there we go. Alrighty. So let's give it a whirl. That is awesome. That is really nice. I highly recommend it. The ginger is so fantastic. The more you do ginger, the more you include ginger in your daily consumption, the more you will love it. It gives it a spice. It gives it an uplifting kick. It really gets you animated, and I love the flavors of it. All natural, no added sugar. And if you want to add any of your additional components like wheatgrass or turmeric powder or fresh turmeric root, if you're doing any herbs like fenugreek or whatever it is that's your additional supplement, then go ahead and mix it in, and it will be absolutely delightful and awesome. So that's the juice for today. And so let's consume our carrots and veggies. If you have a juicer, enjoy that juicer. If you don't have a juicer, then set that as one of your intentions to buy one or to receive one from the universe. And yeah, just vitalize your health and feel great every day. So mind, body, and spirit, unity and connection. Beautiful body, beautiful mind, beautiful attitude towards life, and joyfulness every day. So enjoy yourself. See you next time. And if you have any tips or feedback, any insights, I'd love to hear about them. See you soon. Bye for now.